Hey guys, so I'm coming from you at the late time of 9 o'clock at night because again I worked today for my Tuesday day, so it's dark and the lighting's not that great again. I'm really sorry. I feel like this is going to turn into a weekly occurrence and I don't really like that, so it's kind of annoying. But anyway, I'm here to do my video and I actually have a few others that I'm going to film as well after this, so you stay tuned for those when they get uploaded because I'm going to have a fun night editing and making sure everything's all good and just doing everything. But anyway, today is Top Tuesday, and as you should know, Tuesday is top 5 for me. So today's theme is my top 5 books with a blue cover. See, I'm following this like color thing. It's probably gonna last like a month or two, but I'm really enjoying this. But anyway, I'm excited to show you the cover, like the books that I love that have blue on them, so let's just get into it. Now, number 5 on my list is The Selection by Kiera Cass. I just finished this series like today. Oh my god, like I just finished The Air and it was so great. But anyway, I really liked this book, but there was a lot of flaws in it that I didn't really enjoy. So it is number 5 on my list, but it's in the blue. But it's like not in my top 5 of all time. It's my top 5 of this color. And yeah, like there was just a few things that pissed me off with this book, and then there was things that I loved. So it was a very love-hate relationship with this book, but yes. Next book on my list is Teardrop by Lauren Kate. It's not Laura, it's Lauren. I always do that. Every time I try and do her books, I'm like, Lauren. But I really like this book because it had Atlantis in it, and it had like really cool superpowers, and it was about water, and it's about a girl that if she cried, she would make Atlantis rise, which is really weird but cool at the same time. And her name's cool. Her name's Eureka, and I just keep thinking of like having a Eureka moments whenever I hear a name. And there's a really hot guy in this. What's his name? There's no name. I can't remember. Ander. That's his name. Ander. I really liked Ander. He was a cool character, and I have the second book. Seriously, the second book has been sitting on my shelf for like a year and I haven't read it yet, so I need to get onto that. And it's not in the matching cover. It's really annoying. I should find the cover. I will do that. Yeah guys, like see? They're different. I don't like it. There is a pretty cover. I don't even know why. Like I don't even remember when I bought this. I think it was a book depository order. I think. Or maybe I just threw in the shots, but it's not in the, it's not in a matching cover, and there is a matching cover. And I think probably down the line I will buy the matching cover in this. I will try and get the rest of the series in this cover, but I really don't like it. But I definitely need to read this book. I gotta read this soon. Number 3 on my list is The Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare. Even though this is a bind-up of 11 novella stories, it is still blue, and it's still one of my favorites. Like, I loved, can't even hold it. I loved getting an insight into Magnus's life before he knew them, and during the time he knew them, and after he knew them. And it was just very like fun to see who his friends were, how he would like his point of view from like seeing Tessa and Will and Jem, and then his point of view of dating Abbeyleec. And I really liked him. But now me reading this has made me realize that I really would love to have a novella bind-up story of Tessa after, like, you know, not after Will dies, but like after the Infernal Devices, like stories from her life throughout all of that. Like there could be times when she's with Jem, there could be times when she's with Will, with her children afterwards, and like her and Magnus finding each other and being happy, and her just like, you know, living her life, saving people. But I think that would be really cool, and it needs to happen. Like it should happen. Number 2 on my list is kind of cheating a little bit, but it's mostly blue. Like, you see what I mean? Like, there's red on it and a bit of green, but it's mostly blue, so I'm counting it. And it's Adam... Oh, I can't even say it. Even Adam by Michael Grant and Catherine Applegate. There's 2 authors to this, so it's very hard to remember them. Oh my god. But yes, I've talked about this book in other videos as well, but it was a very interesting take because it's kind of a retelling of Adam and Eve, but it's kind of not. And I really enjoyed it, like with the whole idea of woman making the first man and stuff, like, and finding out that everything you hope for isn't exactly how it should be. And there's like a lot of like, there's a bit of deceit in this book, a bit of like, you know, there's like action, and a lot of just very interesting stuff happens in this book, and it was a very great read. Like I really enjoyed this. So number 2. And number 1 on my list Forbidden by Siri James and Ryan M. James, and I'm not going to get over this, Howard. So I think it's written by a couple, and you know what's exciting? I put this in my top 5 for standalones, but I feel like but I've heard some news that there's going to be a second book, so I'm very, 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 very excited. So I'm so excited. This is like such a good read. It was like, it's probably going to be on my list of like favorites for the whole year. It was a really interesting angel book about like, it's sort of fallen angels, but it's more like guardian angels, and there's angels in it, and you find out that this girl has like powers, and this guy who's trying to get away from the world of being an angel, he finds her, and then they like, you know, get to know each other and fall in love, like every story ever. And there's always a villain, and there's a lot of fighting, and it's just a very good book. Like, I really enjoyed reading this, and I just like, seriously though, the cover's what drew me in. But I loved the book. It was just so great. So here are the 5 books that are blue. There's a lot more colours on the spines of these ones, I think, which is really cool. But anyway, I love all these blue books, and thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you in a couple minutes because I'm still filming.